This video is a walkthrough for social workers, demonstrating how to apply to renew your registration with Social Work England. All social workers who wish to remain on the register must apply to renew between 1st of September and 30th of November each year. You can use this video as a guide to help you complete the registration renewal application. Go to My Account on the Social Work England website and log in using your email address and password. You will be taken to your online account overview.
If you haven't recorded diversity data with us previously, we'd like to ask you some equality and diversity questions. The data you provide will help us better understand the social work register and to ensure our processes are fair. Providing your diversity data should take around 3 to 5 minutes. It will not be used to make a decision about your renewal application. You do not have to answer every question. It's up to you what questions you answer, if any. You can change your diversity data at any time in your online account. You can also save and return later.
Select Apply to renew your registration in the section Annual Renewal is now open. Read the information before you start the renewal application. To meet our renewal requirements, you must have recorded CPD on your online account by 30th of November. If you have not recorded any CPD on your account, you can do this during renewal or after submitting. Here are some other points to consider before you start. Completing the renewal application should take about 20 to 30 minutes, but will take longer if you need to record CPD. If you need to take a break, you can save your progress and return later. If you do not pay your fees by direct debit, have your card details ready to pay your registration fee. Have your current and previous employment details available. You will be asked to provide details of your employment as a social worker for the past 12 months. We may ask for documents to evidence some changes to the information we have about you. This could be because you've changed your name or if there's been a change in your circumstances. Please don't delay. We recommend renewing well in advance of the 30th of November deadline. When you're ready to start your application, select Start Now. First, check that your details are correct. Edit any details that are not up to date by selecting Edit Details. Add any missing information by selecting the highlighted issue. Then tick Yes, the above details are correct. Remember, you can save and exit at any point during your renewal application and return to it later. Select Save and Exit on the left side of the screen. Otherwise, select Save and Continue to move on to the next step, Employment Details. Check or provide details of your employment for the past 12 months, including outside of the UK. Add your current or most recent employment first. We need your employment details to secure public protection, including to investigate any concerns raised. The form has a new field, Type of Social Work, which you will need to complete before continuing. The system will alert you to this. To provide this new information, select your employer, complete the Type of Social Work field, check all your information is correct, and save. If your employment details have changed, for example if you have a new job, select Add Employment to add a new employer. If you want to give us more information about your current situation, including if you're currently unemployed, please add it here. Make sure we have all the necessary details for your employer or employers. When you're happy that you have all the correct information, tick Yes, the above is correct. Select Save and Continue to move on to the next step, Other Regulators. If you are currently registered with another social work or healthcare regulator, either in the UK or overseas, please provide details. If you are not registered with any other regulators, just confirm that this is correct to continue to the next step. Do not add Social Work England into this section. Only add any other regulators, such as those in other countries. Make sure we have all the necessary details for your registration with another regulator, if applicable, then tick Yes, the above is correct. Select Save and Continue to move on to the next step, Professional Standards. Review the professional standards and tick the declaration to confirm you have read and understood them and that you will continue to meet them. Select Save and Continue to move on to the next step, CPD. If you have not recorded any CPD on your online account, you will have the option to record CPD now or after submitting your application. If you choose to record CPD now, your application progress will be saved and you will be taken to your online account. If you change your mind, you can return to your renewal application via the link Return to Your Renewal Application, which you can find at the top and bottom of the CPD overview. When recording CPD during the renewal process, please note that you cannot use the Save as Draft functionality. You may wish to type up your CPD in a different document first. Select Submit CPD at the end of the form to mark it as complete. When you have recorded CPD, you can return to your application via the link Return to Your Renewal Application. When you return, the CPD screen will now show that you have recorded CPD. Watch our CPD video for more help on how to record CPD. If you want to skip this step and record CPD after you have submitted your renewal, you must tick the declaration. I want to continue without recording CPD now, and I understand that I need to record CPD before 30th of November. Remember to record before the deadline. The next step is safe and effective practice. We need to know that people on our register are able to fulfill their role as a social worker safely and effectively. Any safe and effective practice declarations previously made do not need to be made again. You must tell us about any convictions, penalty notices, or cautions that you have not already declared. You should include convictions received outside England and Wales, which, if committed in England and Wales, would constitute an offence.
Please ensure that you take time to read the guidance on safe and effective practice, which can be found on our website, to ensure you understand what you need to declare to us.
We then need to know if your fitness to practice has been found to be impaired by any regulatory body. This includes regulators outside of the social work profession. You do not need to tell us about any fitness to practice cases you may have been involved with through us or through the HCPC. Next, you need to tell us if there have been any changes to your circumstances that bar you from working with vulnerable groups. The page details what this includes. Next, you need to tell us about any new health conditions. Our focus is whether there is something that might adversely affect your practice. You don't need to tell us about health conditions you are managing effectively. If you answer yes to a question about your safe and effective practice, you will be asked to provide further information. Next, you will pay your registration fee. You can either pay in full by card or set up a direct debit if you do not already have one.
Please note that if you apply to renew after the 21st of September, the only option will be to pay in full. This is because the deadline to change or set up a direct debit will have passed.
If you choose to pay in full by card, you will be taken to gov.pay to make the payment of £90. Enter your card and billing details to complete the payment. Select Continue. Make sure your information is correct, then select Confirm Payment. You will then be taken back to your renewal application, which will confirm the payment has been made. Next, review the information that you have provided in your renewal application. If you need to make any changes, select Edit Details in the relevant section. Then select Save and Continue. Next, read and tick each declaration, and then select Submit Renewal Application. You have now submitted your application to renew your registration. Make a note of your reference number, starting RN. If you have completed all three parts of the renewal application, you will see a confirmation screen. This will explain what happens next. We will send a message to the inbox on your online account to confirm that we have received your application. If there are still parts of the process you need to complete, you will see 3 cards. The 3 cards will tell you if you have submitted your application or if it is still in progress, whether or not you have paid, and whether or not you still need to record CPD. If you need more help or have any problems, you can use our online account support guide. Simply go to the bottom of any page on the Social Work England website and select Online Account Guide. You can also find more information on our website. Visit the registration section and select Apply to renew your registration for further guidance and answers to common questions. If you have any other questions about the renewal process, email our registration and advice team at inquiries@socialworkengland.org.uk. Please include screenshots when emailing us to help us identify and solve the problem. We will be in contact after 30th of November to confirm your registration status. You can check the status of your registration at any time by searching the online register.